While in the old days, your workplace used to be a physical place that you left after a long day of work, now work is just everywhere you are. There may be another reason why your job is making you unhappy. Regardless of whether you have a bullshit job or a purposeful one, you may have become a casualty of digitalization. Are you a casualty of digitalization, and what are the impacts? Digitalization in the workplace is not a bad thing per se. Overall, it has led to greater efficiency and productivity and can potentially lead us to having more free time. But there are a number of pitfalls that, if you are not careful, can drag you into unhappiness. In this article, two researchers, Bolli and Pusteria, analyzed the effects of digitalization on workers' job satisfaction. There are 4 ways that digitalization affects job satisfaction, many positive laid out in this very detailed paper, but I'm just going to focus on some very major pitfalls and try to see how you personally are affected. One way that digitalization messes with your job satisfaction is the constant use of online tools and communication. Email interference is a thing. You're inundated by messages and it can be really hard to concentrate on one task for a long stretch. It's so easy to get pulled out of your focus when you see a new message in your inbox. Another effect is that the constant availability of digital tools can lead your boss to expecting you to always be available as well. Or even if that's not the case, you might always be in work mode, expecting that at any time a message from work can pop up. On vacation and suddenly there's an emergency at work, of course you can quickly pull out your phone and quickly respond to that work email, right? If you're not careful and set clear boundaries, your work-life balance can quickly suffer. While in the old days, your workplace used to be a physical place that you left after a long day of work, now work is just everywhere you are. It's not just on your phone or in your laptop, it's also in your head. If you're not careful, you'll be working 24/7, and at the end of each week, you wonder why you never feel rested. To avoid the pitfalls of digitalization, start making intentional choices about the way that you work. Don't just go with the flow, but instead establish boundaries and rules for yourself. Perhaps don't always be available. And don't pressure yourself to always immediately respond to emails. It's much more important to get the job done well than being the fastest to respond to emails. And if you can, just delete your email from your phone app or push it to the last screen on your phone. And when you're on vacation, please do me a favor and set your out of office and just don't look at it. As you train yourself discipline in the digital world, at the same time you also train others not to expect an instant reply from you.